powerful. And yeah, I have this Raikou now, which can hidden power rise against him. So, what I'll be doing then is go for the Weavile. And I really want to click that Pursue there. I can wish as well. you know how insane that is, guys. Yo, what's up, guys? AFC Dino here, and welcome to a new video. I'm gonna be playing this Raikou team again. This Raikou team struggles a bit against offense, I gotta say, and struggles against toxic spikes. But overall, I haven't really been able to do much with the Raikou, so I might lean more towards using a Coal Mine Raikou, as I'll be able to switch up moves. Because having to predict using Volt Switch or a prediction is quite rough, I gotta say. It's quite rough. On the other hand, if I do connected HPIs on something like Garchomp or Gliscor, they're pretty much going to die. Yeah, on the other hand, Raikou does get completely walled by something like Gastrodon or Quagsire. So yeah, I'm not sure what to think about this, but yeah, if you guys are interested in the team, you can check it out on Patreon. I'm going to pause the video and we'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back. Let's see what we'll face this time. The Charizard is this Synthesis Stall team. One of his older teams. Chansey does get a bit overpowered, but on the other hand, yeah, I don't know. This is not looking like an ideal matchup for me. With that Blissey, of course, but how do I want to approach this? And start it off with my Raikou, I guess. I do have the mons at outspeed. Oh, he did Synthesis. Chimera. Oh, it is Synthesis. Okay, that's cool. I am going to bring in the Raikou, and we're just gonna Volt Switch. So he reverted back to his old team. I think he was using another team before. I'm gonna Volt Switch here, and yeah, I don't know if he wants to bring in Gliscor right now. Seems like a really ballsy play. So do see this guy coming in. That's doing a lot of damage here. That was Banded Breloom. This would have been so freaking strong. Or what I could do here is still bring in my Breloom. And I guess we just fire off the Bullet Seed there. Assuming he's gonna bring in the Sableye. He actually stays in on me, and that's kind of insane. Considering I could have, just killed the guy with the close combat. That's such an insane read there. But yeah, like I said, Bullet Seed literally hits his whole team, and from here, I think Blissey dies to pretty much anything aside from my Chansey. I'll just make this play again, and what I can do here, because what we could do here is bring in the Garchomp, because Garchomp will take the fire move pretty well from the Charizard, and assuming he wants to go for rocks, maybe he wants to double, it's all completely fine, and he doesn't get the burn, which is pretty awesome here, so I'll be able to I really want a Dragon Tail here, because he should always be going into his Gliscor here, because if I go for rocks, he can leaf bug them away. If I go for Earthquake, he doesn't take any damage. So by Dragon Tailing here, it's really interesting, because if I killed that Blissey, then my Raikou would have gone insane versus him. And he stays in again. He's really going for those risky plays against me. Fortunately, Blissey does end up coming in, and he does get the healing on Bliss. which is a bit annoying. But I should still be able to click Earthquake, and yeah, again, he stays in. So Blissey dies, and now the game is looking quite strong for my Raikou. So definitely a good position to be in. And yeah, guys, not looking too bad here. Getting rid of the Blissey, I don't mind if Breloom got poisoned for that. But it's really interesting that he just decided to click Toxic there on me. But we do see Gliscor now coming in onto us. And if I'm correct, this was U-turn. Maybe he's trying to U-turn here on me. But what I could do here is just go into my chancing. And if this is... Because I'm pretty sure this was Stealth Rock. The Torkoal was Stealth Rock, so... I'll just be able to go for Wish. In case he tries to damage me here, but... Go for Wish. And I'm gonna Seismic those here. Pretty freely. He doesn't really do anything to me. And I can teleport here. Because him spamming Earthquake on me means he's gonna run out of Earthquake soon. I can still stay at around 50%, which is not like a big deal for me. But I'm really surprised that he played so risky as well. He kept his Torkoal in versus me. Maybe he thought he could heal Torkoal with Wish, but yeah. Killing my chance is a huge mountain to climb for this guy. Just Stealth Rock. So powerful. And yeah, I have this Raikou now, which can hit and Power Rise against him. So, what I'll be doing then is go for the Weavile. And I really want to click that Pursue there. I can Wish as well. you know how insane that is, guys. So he's rank 3 at the moment, which is cool and all, but like I said, guys, it's not. But he is really risky. I could have killed the Gliscor there. But he wants to play it like that, which is fine, I guess. Gonna Toxic here. He tried to Wisp me last time, so I'm gonna Toxic him now. As he misses the Wisp again, and I am just going for I am going for Rocks here. As he tries to bring in the Charizard. I don't think Specs Charizard is necessarily gonna kill me. So what I could do here instead, because I can pursue them with Weavile, but he doesn't get any healing, so I'm just gonna Dragon Tail him. Like, I should easily live this attack. Dragon Tail him out. And he will be kind of forced to heal up versus me. Obviously, I don't do much here, but yeah, it's not the biggest deal here. Again, in this guy, Scald, Circle Throw, or Rest, something like that. He chooses to go for Substitute. So did he revert to a Substitute one? Sub Bulk Up, interesting. So he actually went for an offensive Poliwrath. It's quite interesting. I will Spike Air because he will most likely debug for me. So the sunlight has faded, and yeah, like I said before, guys, I can bring in my Chansey. As long as I have Chansey in, I should be good. Still have the spikes going for me here. And that Poliwrath is gonna be on a timer as well, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna Salt Boil first. As he tries to bring in Charizard. But I am full HP here, so doesn't really matter what he does to me. And he's just basically going to kill himself here. And he decides to forfeit. So he has been playing really strangely against me, guys. Like, basically sacrificing his Blissey like that. I kill Blissey and Raikou just goes insane. Like, Raikou would still go insane for him. And then he was almost willing to give me the Glide Score, like if I Ice Spirit the guy. But I just wanted to chip, because I thought his Poliwrath was defensive, but he ended up being sub bulk up, which is interesting. Sub bulk up. I thought he would be something like a rest, but maybe no. He has to be 2 attacks. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, pretty quick game. And yeah, he was ranked 3 guy, so yeah, it's good. It's a far road ahead for him there, getting to rank 1 again. But now we see the Blissey, the Blissey behind him. There's a Lucario, there's a Gliscor, there's a Mamoswine, aka there are so many freaking threats on his team. But if I do kill the Mamoswine, well, Raikou's gonna be really good regardless of this. So I definitely wanna keep that in mind. But I am gonna start it up with my Breloomere. At least up with the Mamoswine. And what I wanna look at here, because I'm pretty sure if he is not Choice Banded, that I'm going to live his attack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Bullet Seed, and I do not knock him out. Did I just get 2 hits there? I think he's max HP too, bro. I think he's max HP too, man. Oh my god, man. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Wow, bro. Really, man? Like, that guy was running max HP too, man. Actually, he wasn't. Just 88. Oh, I needed 3. I needed 3 fucking hits there. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? At least I won't be switching into this guy, but man, that's so lame. It's really lame. I'm really afraid of that Lucario now. Well, not sure how I'm supposed to deal with this. Like, really, bro? 2 hits? Oh my! Yeah, he just got the crit there too, man. At least I'm getting in my Garchomp here. It's to Aurasphere. So I don't get 2-hit KO there, and I don't die to. So I'm going for Stealth Rock. If he goes Skarmory, I can roost up my Skarm. And since it's that set, I can actually keep my Raikou alive as well to deal with him. And if he gives me a Choice Scarf here, like I ideally want to keep up Rocks versus him because he does have that Dragonite. As he clicks Hydro. I should be able to heal my Garchomp later. So I am going for the Chansey play. Ah, man, that would have been so juicy if I knock out the Mamoswine. 3 hits is all I needed, man. So insane. And this is Toxic Rotom, which is fine. I get to click Wish. And if it goes Lucario, I can hard swap into my Garchomp. If he goes into Dragonite, I can hard swap into my Skarmory. And we are really laying down the pressure on him. So, pretty decent for us. I bring in the Garchomp. Get the natural cure there. And yeah. What is he gonna click? Aura Sphere. And I'm going to get close to full HP again. And what I am going to do here is, since he doesn't really threaten me, I am going for the Dragon Tail. If he goes Rotom, obviously that's gonna be nice. But ideally, I Dragon Tail him into the Dragonite, so I get the value from my rocks. And if I Dragon Tail him into Skarmory, I can go into my own Skarmory and click Roost, so I can actually switch into that Dragonite. Basically what I'm looking for. And obviously, if he swaps into Rotom here, then Hidden Power Ice and game with my Raikou seems more realistic. He does end up going into Skarmory here. I am going to get off my Dragon Tail. And it is Rocky Helmet. What am I Dragon Tailing him into? The Dragonite. And I am pretty afraid though of him setting up but if he decides to kill me on Skarm, this is why that crit is really annoying with Vacuum Wave on my Skarmory. But he just goes for the Dragon Claw, so perfect. Gonna get off my Roost now and keep this guy healthy, of course. He Fire Punches me, and that actually knocked me out. Oh, that's surprising. That is surprising. What I am going to do here is I'm gonna bring in my Weavile, and we're gonna click Icicle Spear, because Skarmory just took a bit of damage. So if I get like 4 hits, I could essentially 2-hit KO him, and he decides to stay in as well. What's up with these players today? Like, staying in against Weavile, staying in against Breloom. Now Lucario wants to make his reappearance again. And this is literally what I need Garchomp for anyway. Really good that we are facing a special set, because if he was running a physical set, he would have probably obliterated us. But yeah, gonna be when Ice Type Resist gone, and I am going to go for Earthquake here, since he nasty plotted up. He still took the Earthquake damage, so it's fine. Obviously, 67. It's a lot of damage, but we were able to take it. Able to Earthquake him now, which is beautiful. And against the Skarmory, I can actually go hard Raikou against him. Actually decides to go Gliscor. I'm gonna Dragon Tail him here. This is Swords Dances. I do have a Weavile in the back, so I'm not too worried there. But he didn't activate Orb, so that's beautiful. And we do see Skarmory coming in here. And like I said, I am going straight into my Raikou. He tries to Gravebird, and I am actually gonna throw up a Hidden Power Ice there, as it should still do decent damage to him. And if he does bring in the Gliscor, obviously I'm gonna kill him. There we go. And now I can just Thunderbolt the rest. So Raikou putting in this endgame work. That's quite tough, man. That's quite tough. But at least Raikou was able to click, so that's good. And what is he gonna do now? I bring in the Skarm. And what I could do here is go into my Chansey. And basically, if he doesn't Roost, I'm gonna teleport, and otherwise I am going to click a Wish. And he decides to forfeit. Interesting game, guys. I'm gonna pause it. We'll be right back. Okay, guys. Rona, Skarmory. Okay, so first part looks the same. The next part, I am actually really proud of this Volcarona. He does have that rapid spin going for him. Let's see, how do we want to start the sub? Because I do think Raikou is going to be extremely good against my opponent. But he does have that guard jump sitting there for him. Gonna start it off with Raikou. It leads up with Dragonite. And this is typically one... Oh, it's rank 36. This is typically one of those... if they lead up like this, they are usually Draco Meteor. I am going to Volt Switch here. That breaks his sub, and if that breaks his Dragon, his multi-skill, then obviously it's gonna be really valuable. I'm going to tank it with my Chansey, assuming he is the Draco Meteor set. They usually like to lead off like that. And we see Fire Punch coming out, which makes me wonder, is that Bandit? Hold up, Chansey. Dragonite. That felt like a lot of damage. Fire Punch. 20. Yeah, that guy's Bandit, bro. that's interesting. What do we do to make use of this? Doesn't really switch in well to this. But I need Guard Jump alive for this Volcarona, I think. Ideally I can get up rocks, but obviously be annoying too. We're going to Breloom. Skarmory is gonna come in. Like, I am really missing Choice Band and Breloom, guys. He would completely obliterate this. How do I even... Because I know he's gonna bring in Chansey and teleport there. No, he actually goes Volcarona. That's fine. That's an offensive Volcarona too, so some really good damage to get there. Able to go for a Wish. And we're gonna bring in our Skarmory here. I don't want to be taking a superpower here. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Is that gonna be Life Orb? I'm gonna bring in Guard Jump here. Because we know he's offensive. That's for Bug Buzz. That does so freaking much. Are you Specs, bro? Specs. Actually insane. 53 Bug Buzz. 53 is the maximum amount of damage though. Unless you're modest. Gonna Wish Teleport into this guy anyway. Quite interesting though that he playing me like this. I could have killed him there too, man. 5. I'll go Chansey first. We have Wish Teleport, of course, but I have Specs. Specs is whatever. Got a soft bull here. Again, Seismic Toast to Starmie, basically beat him down. Most likely though, I'm going to Raikou straight away. And as he appears to be the defogger of the team. Okay. We obviously have a bunch of options here. I did reveal Volt Switch. Still gonna click it because you have Chansey in the back. Okay. Whatever. So I assume this is one of those Draco Stealth Rocks. Looks like the Stealth Rock of his team. Well, it can be Skarm, but obviously 35, that's a lot of damage. I'm still gonna make the switch. I'm getting a pretty decent idea of how he's playing. Like obviously if... Okay. So we're getting off that damage, that's beautiful. And I know I can always bring in Chansey on the Volcarona since he specs, he can never really set up. And we do see Starmie coming in this time. I don't know if that's gonna be a trick Starmie. That can actually be annoying. But this still has to be my play. The thing with Specs Volcarona is he never quiver dances, so he's never gonna outspeed my guys. But we do see Garchomp coming in again. And I'm just going for the Wish here. Tries to go for rocks. So with Skarmory being defog, I'm curious to know if the Starmie has Rapid Spin. Yeah, I'm gonna heal up this guy. And I'm curious, does he know that I'm... Does he know that I'm slower? Still gonna bring in Skarm though, even if he clicks Fire Punch. I'm still getting value there. And he does go for Dragon Claw, so that's pretty good. I think it's gonna be important to keep a Skarmory healthy enough. Because what I could do here is spike up and see if he's using Wish on his Chansey too. So he is using Wish, and I assume it's Teleport as the last move. So I am going to roar here, and ideally I don't roar him into Volcarona or into... Okay, at least Dragonite is gone. And unfortunately I roar him into Volcarona, which is the opposite of what I wanted, of course. I'm not gonna click... Still gonna bring in Chansey. I'm not gonna click Brave Bird there, because it's because I do need this guy to win. So... So we are going to teleport again. I'm going to bring in the Garchomp. And the fact that he didn't go for And I get the worst turn possible there. That's so lame, bro. That's really lame. And literally get the worst turn possible there. I cannot stay in on Dragon Claw. I'm gonna go Raikou here. Because he doesn't know about my Breloom yet, so I think I'm going to try to cheese him here by bringing in the Breloom. Because if he Seismicks, I do wish teleport this back. I'm gonna double into Raikou here. Like, does he want to die to close combat? It makes more sense to go into Skarmory from there. Then we keep this guy low, which is really important. But this can still be Scarf Chomp. I don't want to be playing around against it too much. So I go Chansey here. But we got Chansey at 53, which is really good. Like, do I want to find out if he's Scarfed? Okay, he's Scarfed. That's really good to know. That's really good to know that this Garchomp is Scarfed. Gonna Spike here. And I'm gonna be bringing in the Breloom. I want to try to pressure him as much, so that's why I'm bringing in Breloom here again. You see Skarmory coming in this time, and I am bringing in the Garchomp. Really unfortunate that I wasn't able to hit the Dragon Tail. He's defogging here, which is gonna help me eventually too. Stalbrook here. And see, and we basically are looking for information here. Like, is this Rapid Spin? Is this, what is this, you know? Light Orb, so really good information there. It is Rapid Spin, so if I teleported there, I could have essentially just trapped him there. Because I think it's definitely worth trapping this guy with Weavile. I don't see Weavile doing much aside from Ice Sharding this, perhaps. I'm going to teleport here. As he tries to go for the Hydro Pump. And I think to get value from the situation, I am going to bring in this guy. Because this is kind of what I want gone. If I'm facing a Scarf Garchomp, I know Skarmory can do it. But I just want to make sure this is dead, and like I said, I can still use the Wish Teleport to heal my Chansey. And I was basically willing to let this die, so I am going to pursue there. Because I don't want to be over-predicting here. now I'll bring in this guy. Because I know I can defend against Garchomp. But he still needs to be lucky there with healing his guy, so... We're gonna spike it up here. He needs to be lucky with my roar. I will always be able to roar him out. As he does try to teleport, and if I roar him into something like Garchomp, that can be nice. Obviously not... Definitely not the ideal one here. A spike here. I'll let him fire punch me. I can swap out. If I want to play a really long game here, I can. I don't think I can afford to Brave Bird here. I will go into the Garchomp again. Tries to go for overheat. And I'm gonna bring in Raikou now. Like, I want to be pressuring his stuff. And I'm going for Hidden Power Ice there. If Garchomp comes in, that's gonna be ideal. Indeed, there we go. Because if he went Chansey, I can still swap on basically anything it does. But now I get off Hidden Power Ice. And this is the time for him to forfeit right now. Because now my Raikou is just gonna spam Volt Switch against him. And he's not gonna appreciate that. So we see Pokerona coming in again. And I actually don't want to stay in. I want to keep Breloom for Skarm, and we're getting up rocks. I keep this. I think the play would be to go Garchomp again, even if he Bug Buzzes, because if he Bug Buzzes I can bring in Skarmory. Which should still take that pretty well from Volcarona. All I need to do is get a one soft boil with my Chansey. So Bug Buzz. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Voice specs. Oh wait, that's Volcarona. Volcanian. Volcarona plus 1. Bug Buzz at level 50 is doing like 26, and I have a full HP Skarmory to basically bring in, so I'm going to make that play. Because against his counter to this, basically what I could do though is fire off a Brave Bird here. And it's gonna be chip on this Dragonite, and I just need to get in my Raikou. And if I can get up rocks too, that would be awesome, but obviously it's Defox Skarm. And he decides to Dragon Claw me here, which is awesome. I know I live his attack from there, so... And I am going to Brave Bird here, even if he brings in Skarmory, because that gives me a free... If he brings in Skarmory, that gives me a free switch into Raikou. Because every bit of chip is going to matter against this. Because, like I said guys, I can bring in my Raikou now. Look at how low his Skarmory is now. We do see the Defa coming out, and yeah, it's just Volt Switch time for Raikou. All he can do is bring in the Chansey. And bring in my Garchomp here. Could have obviously healed Chansey, but if he allows me to get up rocks against him, it's gonna be extremely rough for him. Breloom versus Chance. Breloom versus Skarmory. Boom. So I do need him a bit lower. And he makes a pretty nice play going into Volcarona here. I don't know if he wants to go for that Bug Buzz. I do think we need to keep him around. Bug Buzz does enough to Chansey. Go Skarmory, it's a pretty big risk, I think. Maybe this Stealth Rock was a bad play and I should have gone Chansey and healed up. Because I could have won the long game, so this is a bit of a throw on my end. I cannot switch in. Well, he went for Overheat anyway, so that's good. But that was a bit of a misplay on my end, but now I get to Earthquake the Volcarona, which is awesome. And I get to bring in Chansey, and he needs to defog first with Skarm before he can bring in the Volcarona, which is decent. So I'm just gonna soft boil there. And I can basically just Wish her. And if he decides not to heal Chansey, that's gonna be bad for him too. I'm gonna get up my Wish. And we're just gonna use Teleport here. I did get up the rock, so that's pretty amazing. And if he doesn't heal Chansey, it's still a win for me, so I'll take it. Gonna bring in Garchomp here. And yeah, he is playing a really rough game now. He didn't heal Chansey. We're gonna bring in the Raikou again. I could have gone Raikou first and kept up the rocks. Maybe I should have in the long run, but I'm pressuring his defog with my thing here. So Volt Switch goes into Chansey. He should be going for Wish. What I could do here is bring in this. And I'm just gonna fire off a close combat here. No need to overpredict, because just look at how low I'm getting Look at how low I'm getting the Chansey there. 47. I can just go hard Raikou. I'm not gonna overpredict there, because I need this guy to break his team. Raikou literally outspeeds everything. That's why it's so nice that his Garchomp died, because that's such a huge progress here. Being able to keep clicking Volt Switch against him. Obviously, he could make the play to switch into Chansey here, which is not a bad play. Definitely not a bad play, but I will be able to Volt Switch this. And we're keeping this guy low, so I'll take it. Because look who he didn't heal up right now. So he's probably gonna bring in the Dragonite, which makes the most sense. Because I can obviously close combat, but The Skarmory is still alive, of course. The Dragonite is still pretty healthy, so I can make this play instead. Getting more damage off on the Chansey. Getting Inverloom again. This time I will fire off a close combat there. I'm still doing 33, so it's pretty interesting. Really want to click it again as well. But if I keep Garchomp, I keep my fire resist on the team. Alone versus Dragonite. Choice. Speed. Extreme speed does how much? Without, got a defense drop as well. It's definitely not the ideal situation. So we're just gonna bring in Skarm. I don't want to be messing around here with the Dragonite. There's a Dragon Claw here. Perfect. $16.2. If I bring in Garchomp, I get rough skin damage. But I can definitely see Chansey coming in here. Let me just spikes as he double Dragon Claws and he's dying. Cool. I think keeping up the pressure there is much better. And I got up the spikes, meaning that he cannot go full Corona, so he needs to defog first. And I could throw an attempt here just to roar him into Volcarona, as he decides to forfeit and we win this game. So yeah, kind of smashed that guy. Really tough for him, man. Really tough for him. XD, VD. I should always look at their win rates, knowing what kind of players they are. But yeah, him switching in that Garchomp on my Raikou, they kind of cost him. I don't know where he is. I don't even remember what rank he was. Oh, rank 36. So yeah, pretty good win for us, and I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Check out the team on Patreon, guys. Peace out.